today's video, I am going to be doing a first impression / review of the new Kylie Skin skincare line. I've tried some of them out already, so I could kind of give you a little bit more than just a first impressions. And yeah, I've got some thoughts. Okay, first and foremost, I'm gonna get this out there. I don't have an opinion about the Kardashians. I don't really follow them, nor do I care. I just kind of knew that this was gonna be one of those highly anticipated skincare launches, and since I love skincare, I kind of felt like I had to check out the line. In fact, I kind of begrudgingly purchased this skincare. Get it? Begrudgingly. I did end up getting all the products except the makeup wipes because I don't know who uses makeup wipes that often anymore. I also ended up getting the full set, like the kit, which I will be giving away in this video. So if you guys want to win this, I bought one for you guys. So of course the first product we're going to be talking about is the foaming face wash. Now this retails for $24 and is 5 fluid ounces. Now this contains kiwi seed oil as well as being packed with vitamin C and E. To me, that kind of means nothing because number one, a cleanser is not on your skin long enough for ingredients like that to really take effect. And number two, this bottle's clear and vitamin C is something that degrades when it's exposed to light. So take that with what you will. The main purpose for a cleanser for me is to clean my skin properly without stripping the natural oils of my skin so that the skincare that goes on later, including vitamin C's and E's, will be more effective. Okay, so right now I'm going to be testing the oil and water levels of the foaming face wash on my skin. So to get a baseline, I'm going to be using my little skin analyzer, which by the way, I'll put all of the devices I'm using in this video for analysis purposes in the description box below. But let's go ahead, like I said, get a baseline for my skin. Let's go ahead and just turn this on. And we are at 0. My cheek is at there, or this level. And I'm also gonna test my forehead since my forehead tends to be on the dry side, so let's see. Again, I have not washed my face, so essentially this is kind of like my natural oils on my skin. Let's go ahead and wash our face. Okay, and now I'm gonna actually go to a sink and rinse my skin, so I'll be right back. Okay, I've got my skin rinsed. I'm gonna go ahead and test my levels again really quick. So we're at 0. I don't remember what my original levels were, but. And then let's do my forehead. That's what my levels are now. So from what I can tell, it's not like a super dramatic shift, but I will say my face feels dry. My eyes are a little itchy too, but I need to like hurry up and get some toner on my skin. My skin feels awful. I jumped the gun a little bit and did try this out on my skin, and I unfortunately had a very terrible experience with it. I do have dry, sensitive skin, so this was a bit too drying for my skin. I also have very sensitive eyes. This made my eyes burn and itch right away, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about what I think is causing it and possibly what might be causing the skin irritation on other people. Of course, this is not a definite answer. I just noticed that a lot of people seem to be having similar issues with this as far as it irritating their skin or being a little bit too drying. And my theory behind that is that this actually contains Cocamidopropyl betaine, which is also CAPB, and essentially what that does is it acts as the sudsing agent in this instead of having sulfate. Now, when I was doing some research on CAPB, What I was kind of noticing was it seems like the jury's still out. It really depends on how it's formulated. And also one thing that gave me pause about that being in this particular product is because the American Contact Dermatitis Society actually deemed Cocamidopropyl betaine as the allergen of the year for 2004. I'm gonna put that list down in the description box below, as well as some of the other sources and things that I saw online that kind of made me think twice about having that as my foaming face wash. I also didn't think it was that great of a cleanser. So I had a full face of makeup on when I tested this product out, and I felt like it left a lot of makeup behind. So I actually have my lovely assistant here, Janine, who is going to be demonstrating the efficacy of this cleanser. Here's Janine. Got eyeliner, lipstick, and foundation. So yeah, there's a lot of makeup left on there. So the next product I'm going to be talking about is the Vanilla Milk Toner. Now she designed this as a hydrating toner, which is something that I really appreciate. Coming from the perspective of Korean beauty, I feel like in Western beauty there aren't enough hydrating toners. So I really commend her for trying to bring something like that out to the Western market. The first thing that people have been talking about is the fragrance of this product. And so it does have that added fragrance, which is not always the best thing for your skin. If you could skip the added fragrance, it's definitely a good idea. And I'm kind of surprised she put it in a toner, because I don't know if I've used a hydrating toner besides this one that's had added fragrance. Again, I feel like it's part of the marketing tactic, because you hear vanilla milk toner, you think, oh my gosh, how luxurious and soft and refined, at least I do. Personally for me, I don't like the smell of it. When I tried this on my skin, I felt like it was really sticky. So it did leave a little bit of a stick on my skin, which I didn't necessarily enjoy. And again, coming from the background of having tried a ton of hydrating toners, I know there are a lot more out there on the market that are better, that don't have that stick, and also don't have the added fragrance and better ingredients. Not only was I kind of, again, concerned with the ingredients, I just wasn't really impressed by this product. And I think maybe if you've never tried a hydrating toner, you might find this interesting, but yeah. It's a little expensive even to start off with. Now moving on to the Walnut Face Scrub, which got torn apart online. There was a lot of controversy surrounding this product because a lot of people felt ripped off because it was an expensive physical scrub for something that people felt like it was essentially St. Ives in a pink tube. Now I know there might be a lot of you guys out there who might disagree with me on this whole idea, but just keep in mind this is my opinion based off of the research that I've done, because I feel like when the word micro tears gets thrown out there, it's one of those like fear-mongering type of terms that might not necessarily be what you think it is. Now, the popularity of the term micro tears actually gained momentum in a 2016 lawsuit against the St. Ives Apricot Scrub, when some women came forward and claimed that the St. Ives Apricot Scrub was the cause of micro tears in their skin, leading to more vulnerability to environmental damages, pollution, and sun damage. But I do want to note with this lawsuit that I think a lot of people don't cover is the fact that it was actually dismissed because not enough evidence could be brought forward. Now, having said that though, I'm not saying that I believe a walnut face scrub is good for your skin. The problem with a physical exfoliant, in my opinion, is not necessarily what is the physical exfoliant specifically. It is physical exfoliation leaves more room for user error. Now that's because there's a lot of variables when it goes into using a physical exfoliant, depending on how often people use them, the pressure that they're putting on their skin, how frequently they're going over one area at a session of physical exfoliants. So like I said, there's just a lot more room than with chemical exfoliants. And so when I saw this product, I did do a lot of research into the idea of micro tears, and I'm seeing there's a lot of conflict as to whether they're a legitimate thing, whether you can actually cause micro tears in your skin, or whether it is a legitimate concern. Okay, so let's see what we're looking at here. Now, from what I can tell, it does look like these are not all perfectly spherical pieces in this scrub. I'm definitely seeing some bits that don't look quite as smooth as you would assume a powder, quote unquote, would be. But yeah, it's kind of, still, it's hard to tell, but like I said, I'm not completely sold on this. I feel like your best bet is to just skip this if you're worried about that. I'm kind of like, really? Like, why would you put out a walnut face scrub? But I'm also like, I think this got a little bit more flack than it deserved. Now moving on to the vitamin C serum, this retails for $28 and it is 0.7 fluid ounces. So right off the bat, I'm excited to see that she came out with a vitamin C serum. I think vitamin C is something that everyone should be using at this point, especially because it is one of those ingredients that's just a powerhouse ingredient. It helps a lot with anti-aging, premature aging. It helps with evening out the skin tone. It helps with the texture of the skin in general. It's just one of those products that I feel like I said, all skin types can benefit from a good quality vitamin C serum. Now, my main concern with this is that I don't like that she doesn't disclose the percentage of vitamin C in this product. For me specifically, I use obviously other skincare products in conjunction with the vitamin C serum, and because of that, I like to know the percentage of my vitamin C serum so I know I'm not overloading my skin with something it can't handle, and I just wish she would have disclosed. Having said all that, if you're still interested in this product, this is a thicker consistency vitamin C serum. Actually, this kind of reminds me of the consistency of an emulsion, but it does actually absorb into the skin really nicely. Obviously, I haven't had a long time to try this because I haven't had these products for a while. They have not been out for long enough, so I obviously can't attest to the effectiveness of this as a vitamin C serum. But I don't know, for me again, I have a lot of other vitamin C serums that I like and use that are around the same price point. So there's that. The next product we're gonna be looking at is her eye cream. Now this is $20 and you get 0.57 fluid ounces. This is something she talks about that she had a lot to do with as far as the design factor goes. She wanted to design a tip that was designed for you not having to use your fingers, which I don't know, to me personally, I still need to go in and use my fingers. The consistency of this is a thicker consistency. This has caffeine, green tea, pomegranate, vitamin C, and vitamin E in it. All of the above are supposed to help brighten your under eyes, help with dark under eye circles, as well as eliminate some of the puffiness under your eyes. For me, when I use something again around my eyes, I like it to have a little bit of body to the formulation so I don't have to worry about it kind of like seeping into my eyes. I like that she is encouraging her younger viewers to use an eye cream, although now I'm seeing a lot of people, it goes back and forth all the time. This is the thing with skincare. Some people are like, eye creams are unnecessary, and then a year later you hear everyone is like, eye creams are necessary. I like eye creams, I'm sorry. Again, like I feel like I'm gonna say this with every single product. It just wasn't anything spectacular, and there are other products out there that I would probably pick over something like this. And last but not least, we have the face moisturizer, and this comes in a tube packaging with a metal pump, which is actually cool because it keeps the air out of your product. This is $24 and you get 1.75 fluid ounces. Now this is also fragrance free, which is weird that she even advertises that because some of her other products have the fragrance in it. So I wish there was more uniformity across the board as far as that goes. The main moisturizing ingredient in this is shea butter, which is something that I know a lot of people enjoy, myself included. Again, I am going to be on the opinion of it is shea butter, and there are a lot of other products that have shea butter in it. I would actually not find this sufficient enough for me to use as a moisturizer at night. I like to use something that's really like occlusive on my skin to really seal in all of my skincare at night, and I just don't know if this is enough for my skin to really feel plumped up and moisturized. I did actually use this as a face moisturizer primer for my makeup in the morning, and I see what she says by saying that this is a good primer, but honestly any good moisturizer is a good primer for your makeup. In fact, the moisturizer that I'm using currently has SPF in it, which is something that, you know, I would opt for daytime more than I would do for this, because this would not sit well under SPF. Okay, so now let me go ahead and sum up my final thoughts. I don't necessarily think that these are bad products. I just think that there's a lot of room for improvement. She has access to whatever she wants and whatever she needs. I'm just surprised at these products in general. I can see what she's trying to do with it, and it is designed for younger skin. And I do know that she has mentioned that she is planning on coming out with other products designed specifically for different skin types, but I'm not seeing anything here that's spectacularly new. And since the skincare market is so saturated already with products and really good products at that, I just feel like this is something that is a little lackluster. Having said all that, I am gonna be giving away a kit. So I mean, if you don't wanna spend your own money and you wanna try it, here's your chance to try it. I will go ahead and leave the rules in the description box below. And also let me know in the comment section what you want to see from Kylie Skin, what you think she did a really good job on, what you think maybe she could have fixed. And yeah, I just want to hear your overall thoughts on what you guys think of Kylie Skin in general. Alright you guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too harsh. I just wanted to give you guys my own personal thoughts and opinions. I will leave all of the research that I was reading down in the description box below for your guys' reference. And as always, I hope you guys are happy and healthy, and don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, share with your friends and family, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!